I'd like to share the lesson I learned from backpacking in the White Mountains and what it taught me about stress testing retirement plans. One summer, my husband Jim and I decided to take an autumn backpacking trip to the White Mountains of New Hampshire. If you've never been there, it's beautiful. We began training for the long uphill treks and then gradually increased the weight of our backpacks. When it was time for the trip, we were 100% prepared to hike the inclines with our packs. There was nothing more we could do to prepare. But I was unprepared for what really happened. When we arrived at the parking area, it was raining. As our elevation increased, the rain turned to freezing rain. The tinkling sound it made on the trees as it fell provided little distraction from being cold and wet. But when the terrain became slippery, I thought, I did not sign up for this. Now I was cold, wet, and walking on slick ground. Now, as much as I don't like to admit it, I began to cry. If you have ever cried while hiking at an elevation, you know you soon wind up hyperventilating. Now, I'm cold, wet, carrying a heavy pack on slippery terrain, crying and hyperventilating for a trek that I thought I was 100% prepared for. The problem was that I had not stress tested my trip. Fortunately, and unbeknownst to me, my husband prepared for this and brought along supplies that made the difference between a disaster and laughable memories. Now you might wonder, what does this have to do with retirement planning? Well, let me ask you, what if you planned for retirement and if you were like me and felt you were 100% prepared? But a retirement journey is no different than a pack trip. And planning means anticipating all the what-ifs. How good would it feel if you were ready for anything? Wouldn't it be good to know you had a plan if the market corrected? How good would it be to have a plan that would survive an increase in taxes? Wouldn't it feel satisfying to really know that inflation would not force you to change your lifestyle in your later years? We hope that doesn't happen, but things do happen, even in retirement. My name is Mickey Butler. I'm a financial advisor with Retire by Design, and I'd like to be your guide to retirement.